Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to the unscripted version of Points Before Power. We got a few topics here from Paul because I have not been diligent to follow up with the old We got a couple topics here from Paul because I have not been diligent to follow up with Hilton hotels on my saga. If you missed that, click on episode 1 of Unscripted to hear about my Hilton Honors saga. So let's just jump right into this more informal side of Points Before Power. Paul's got some good information that he's been sharing with me regarding hotels.com. So you want to take it away, Paul?
Yeah, Mike, real quick, we should probably call it unscripted and unedited because your blah is definitely staying in the video. But yeah, so hotels.com, it's not my go-to, but if I don't have points to use or maybe it's an area that's a little bit more rural, less traveled, whatnot, I will go to hotels.com because they have 10 stays and you get the first night. 10 stays and then you get one night free. But some of the misconceptions about that, or maybe what people don't know that they're actually signing up for, and how it works. So real quick, what they do is they take the average cost per night of those 10 stays. So if you had 5 stays that were $100 and 5 stays that were $200, they're going to give you a credit that's $150. Now, one of three things could happen. You could book something that's exactly $150 and pay nothing. But if your rewards stay costs more than your credit, you pay the difference. So if you want to stay somewhere that's $300, but you have a $150 credit, you pay the difference of $150. Now flip it around. If you're going to stay somewhere that's only $100, but you have a $150 credit, you just lost the extra $50 in credit. So I think to me it probably makes me splurge a little bit more, but that's all right. I'm playing with house money, I guess.
Hey, let's say I was really traveling a lot in a year, and I stayed, say, 20 nights in a year, and I got 2 of those reward stays. Can I just, book 2 nights in a row and get them for free?
You can. It's a really good thing to bring up. One of the things is like when you're doing your search, you'll see one of the radio buttons that you can pick is can you use free nights at the lodging. Another one is, do you actually collect? They call them stamps. Can you collect stamps, and can you use the stamps? So that's something you're going to want to be cognizant of when you're searching. The other thing I would say, you said about you're staying 20 places in a year. If you have 12 months of no activity with hotels.com, you will lose your stamps. So for me, I probably use it twice a year, and it's not a big deal. But that would be something that would really stink if you had, say, 7 stamps earned and you went 13 months without booking something. You'd lose all those hard-earned stamps. The last thing I would say is I just recently booked 3 or 4 nights with a big group of friends, and we're staying somewhere that's like $500 a night. So you can really jump up your average credit by doing things like that.
Sure.
So, and I will say this. I mean, I don't get anything for plugging hotels.com, but they have a lot of I'll say Airbnb, VRBO type style,
Sure.
Places to stay. So we're renting a home with our friends, and again, you're kind of going through something that's pretty well established. And yeah, I mean, all things being the same, I got to spend my own money instead of points. Yeah, I would definitely look at hotels.com. International too, absolutely.
One more question: have you noticed much about pricing? Let's say you're just trying to book a Hilton hotel in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
'cause that's where we live. Have you noticed much if the pricing is about the same, more or less, or have you not really dove that much into it?
So if I'm looking at Hilton and I have points anyhow, I don't think
Sure.
I've ever done that comparison, but I have looked at what's available and then going directly to the website and seeing what the cost difference is. And I'll say this: I've never seen it be more than a 10% cost difference. And with that being said, I guess I'd rather go through a national brand, if you will, even if it's a third-party hotels.com, than mom and pop B&B in Barnstable, Cape Cod that I've never heard of, I don't have a relationship with. And again, that 10%, if it's a wash, well, I guess I'd rather have the credit back to myself if I think I'm actually going to be able to use it at a later point in time. Yeah,
that's something good to know. I have never looked at hotels.com, but
yeah,
with the 10 stays you get one free, that's at least it's worth checking out.
Yeah. Yep.
But moving on, I think you just had mentioned this to me, but sounds like someone in your family's might be planning a honeymoon or something. You might be playing travel agent Paul, helping him out book it.
Yeah, so my youngest brother's getting married next summer, so 2022, and he had asked about planning a honeymoon using points, and so right away I thought I think it's a place you booked but actually didn't go to because of COVID, in the Dominican Republic. Do you remember the name of it perchance?
The Hilton down there?
Yeah.
La Romana?
Yeah, perfect.
Yep,
so
that one.
Different owner. It's actually where I went for my honeymoon with my wife. They have a different owner. It's all inclusive, which is awesome that you'll use points for an all inclusive.
Yes.
So I just turned them onto that one, and getting the Hilton cards, and then for flights, probably put them towards the Barclay Red because of the spend requirement. But it's funny because a wedding is a time when you're probably spending more money than you normally ever would. And you probably are going to go on a honeymoon, so what a great opportunity to pair a high spend with great credit card reward points to get your free honeymoon.
Nice.
We should probably maybe do an episode about that too, just generic how to set that up, maybe similar to our Disney thing.
Yeah. Has he signed up for the cards yet, or is he still kind of in the planning phase?
I think the first person who's going to sign up is his fiance, and I haven't heard anything. We just started talking about it this past weekend, so I'll keep it posted. I'll have that as maybe a recurring topic to bring up.
We'll have an update.
Yeah.
That works.
So with nothing else, I think we can cut it here and wish everyone a good day, good night, and a good morning, like you said at the beginning. And if any questions, put them in the comments, and just reach out. We'd be happy to talk with you.
Yes. Thanks. Have a good one, everyone.
Yep, take care. Bye.